What is up, Earthlings? Doobie here. So as far as the sky goes today, we have Mars with the South Node, and there are a few things that come to mind with regard to that. The South Node represents past karma, past issues. It's in Sagittarius right now. They're at 1 degree, so it's going to be moving soon, but Mars is our willpower, our aggression, our power. So, long story short, what this feels like to me is that we could possibly be getting into tussles with people from the past, falling into old habits, or for some reason I keep getting the idea that we might take our anger about a situation from the past out on a situation in the present, if that makes sense. So be mindful of that. uh, Things that might pop up in your mind. um, don't brush them off, go into them, feel through them, see what lessons they hold for you. But yeah, where's the moon again? Oh, the moon is, hold on, the moon is in Taurus, I believe. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, moon is in Taurus. The moon is happy. The moon is going to be making really good aspects to Pluto and Venus, which is nice because Pluto and Venus are going to be chilling for a bit. So we're really digging into our relationships, our finances, our desires, our comforts. Pluto and Venus can bring out secrets, and it's not entirely altogether fun, but when Pluto transits are finished, there's a sense of relief. Anyway, but the moon is making a good aspect to them. So it's like emotionally we're absorbing what we're learning from this Pluto Venus deal. And the moon just loves being in Taurus. It wants to feel comfortable, um, like soft blankie, kind of comfy clothes. It wants what it wants. I'm gonna pull some cards. I had a really weird dream last night, right? And I've had this dream before, and I finally Googled it, and apparently enough people have had this dream that it popped up right away with like a bunch of things. But um there was string in my throat. I was talking. I can't even, the dream was so convoluted. I couldn't even begin to describe it. But I was speaking to this woman, and like a little piece of string came out. And at first I was trying to hide it, and then I just couldn't. And I kept pulling and pulling, and I felt it coming up my throat. And then like I was pulling and pulling and pulling. And then like a clump of like string was there, and like I like coughed that out. And then like I've actually finally got it out. I've had that dream before where I didn't get it all out, but it was like clumps, like one clump of string and then another large clump of string at the bottom. But I mean, I was like pulling for a while. And I guess it means that you have something to say that you're not saying, or that someone can be pulling the strings of your words. And that really resonated with me. But I thought it was so funny that I looked it up, and then all of the comments below the dream, where people were interpreting the dreams and all that, all the comments were like, oh my God, somebody else has had this dream. And I'm like, for all the for all of the ills of the internet, that was really kind of cool. Anyway, I'm ruminating on that a bit today. Mars with the South Node is not going to really be afraid to say what it wants to say, quite to the opposite, actually. So, you might be speaking your mind. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I'm going to get a clarifier on that. There's a higher expression and a lower expression of the Knight of Wands, right? The wands are fire. Um, and the knight charges. Like this is a go forth and take action and use your will and get what you want, right? Um, I want to clarify it though. Aha, the Eight of Wands. So that's, yeah, the Eight of Wands is a lot of messages going back and forth. Things have not yet landed. We're still waiting, but I look at the imagery, and so you have this man carrying his wand, and this actually kind of looks like a bunch of wands being aimed towards him. They're coming towards him, which makes this tarot deck a little bit different. I've always kind of thought that. And it's funny because I was like, which deck do I want this morning? And this one popped out. So um, if you charge too much, and you might end up with a bunch of wands coming back at you, right? So be smart about whatever it is that you take action towards. Make sure that you're not directing, like I said before, anger over something else towards something entirely different and piss people off and just give yourself a bunch of trouble that you don't need or want to deal with. Um, I also wanted to do an oracle. I was thinking a little bit more about my dream too, and it's it could not necessarily be that there's something needing to be said that isn't being said, but perhaps like someone is trying to draw words out of your mouth that don't belong there. Um, and the dream was particular to me, but I'm just sharing it because I feel like it. Peace, a warrior for peace. That's kind of what just came in. And, the Knight of Wands, presumably why the knights would fight, right? So the kingdom can be peaceful. Or that would be fucking nice, wouldn't it? I know that's not how it usually goes, but that's how it's going to go in this tarot reading. A warrior for peace. Um, yeah, this is, I mean, also solitude, find your peace, try to be in quiet. This is a lot of activity going on around us. Um, not being, it's not exactly a time to know what a conclusion is, right? It's like the middle of the action. The wands have to land. What to do? Oh, I'm gonna do these guys. They're my silly ones. It's so weird though because right now I feel like I have something else to say, but I don't know what it is, it's like I don't know. People from your past could pop up. Perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it, you just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier, blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. Yeah, perseverance and peace, warrior for peace. It's not easy. We're climbing, right? So maybe mind your anger, mind your willpower, get in a quiet place before you use it, right? Don't react. Um, because this card is having a double meaning today. Nothing has landed, which is the original like meaning of the card. There's lots of activity. We're in the middle of the journey. We're climbing the mountain. We're swearing. We're complaining. Um, but we just want to make sure that we don't create situations that bring us even more to persevere, right? We can make this more miserable for ourselves if we wanted to. And Mars will be hanging out around the South Node for a few days at least. But the brunt of it is going to be between today and tomorrow. Anyway, if I think of what the other thing is, I'll just make another fucking video because I am free to do that. I hope you have a great day on Earth. Reach out. My information is down below if you're interested for a reading, tarot, or astrology. Peace. Namaste.